Why did God make me gay if homosexual practice is a sin? Why did God make me want to be a different gender if transgenderism is a sin? Why did God make me like XYZ thing if it's a sin? God didn't make you to like sin or to want sinful things. God does not tempt us or lead us into temptation. The Lord's Prayer literally asks for the opposite. James chapter 1 verses 13 through 15. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone, but each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. So God doesn't tempt us. We sin because we give in to our own evil desires. But didn't God create everything? If he made everything, then doesn't that mean he made our evil desires too? Well, God created us with free will, which means we have the ability to choose to disobey him. Then, since Satan disobeyed God in heaven, and we disobeyed God in the Garden of Eden, we ultimately created sin, not God. So that means it's our fault, not God's, that we're cursed with these evil, sinful desires. Romans chapter 5, verse 12. Therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sinned. Psalm chapter 51, verse 5. Surely I was sinful at birth, sinful from the time my mother conceived me. Romans chapter 7, verses 18 through 20. For I know that good itself does not dwell in me, that is, in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing. Now if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. Well, that's just not fair. Why am I punished with these sinful desires from birth just because my ancestors, Adam and Eve, sinned in the Garden of Eden? I didn't ask to have homosexual or transgender lusts. Sadly, that's just the nature of the sin curse. It seems to pass through the bloodline, but that didn't stop God from redeeming us through Jesus Christ. Romans chapter 5, verses 18 through 19. Consequently, just as one trespass resulted in condemnation for all people, so also one righteous act resulted in justification and life for all people. For just as through the disobedience of the one man the many were made sinners, so also through the obedience of the one man the many will be made righteous. While it is unfortunate that we ended up in this sinful situation in the first place, God has given us a way out. Romans chapter 6, verses 11 through 14. In the same way, count yourselves dead to sin but alive to God in Christ Jesus. Therefore do not let sin reign in your mortal body so that you obey its evil desires. Do not offer any part of yourself to sin as an instrument of wickedness, but rather offer yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life, and offer every part of yourself to him as an instrument of righteousness. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you are not under the law, but under grace. That doesn't mean the sinful desires will go away. You'll still have to struggle against temptation, but remember that it'll never be more than you can handle. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. Surrender your life to Jesus Christ and genuinely make him Lord over your life, believing in your heart that God raised him from the dead so you will be saved. God bless you.